in second place with Christian Fittipaldi behind him. This track is dry now. Jourdain hasn't been close with Jimmy Vasser. Yet more problems for Jimmy Vasser. An incredible sequence of bad luck.
No, big crash here. That is going under the Motorola bridge, and that is
one of the target cars, certainly. I think it's Gidley. He hasn't come past here, so we've got to presume it's Memo Gidley. And that car, it's a very tricky corner. That's a very fast corner coming underneath the bridge. And he was dicing, of course, with Cristiano D'Amata. He's off the road and upside down. And
that's turn 13 as they come out from Canada to turn 13, looking backwards from turn 14.
And Dixon has just come into the pits as well, minus his rear wing.
Whoa, look at that. Tire marks into that concrete wall there. That is a huge crash, and I think Vasser's obviously all part of that, but Vasser further back.
Yeah, Vasser stopped. He stopped at the kink, I think, or just after the kink on the back straight. So don't think he was anything to do with that. Hard to know what happened to Memo Gidley, but finally the safety team arrives. Seems to have taken a long time to get there, and they're going to dig underneath that car and get Memo out of there. And you see the yellow flags being waved behind, and it is a full course caution.
This is where Paul Tracy had a huge impact a number of years ago. Almost ran into a camper parked down there. But Memo obviously made heavy contact with the wing. Scott Dixon without that wing. And he makes his way back around, but we are under yellow here. And this means Zanardi and Andretti will be able to come in and address their Wickerbill problems. But it is Helio Castroneves in his Honda that leads at Road America. Kart FedEx Series is one series, I think the only one, that travels with this full medical staff and surgeon and an unbelievable facility here, Jeremy, that is basically a couple of trailers that fold out to become surgeries, and it's absolutely amazing equipment and traveling resources they have.
Yeah, Dr. Steve Olvey, he's the Director of Medical Affairs for CART. He's a neurosurgeon, and Dr. Terry Trammell is an orthopedic surgeon. Those two have been with this series for a long time, and they just do fantastic work. And there we see Scott Dixon's car back in. Certainly some serious damage to the back end of that car. They sent him out to do one lap, and now he's back in again. And now they're going to try and get another rear wing onto the car. Oh my God, look at the damage to that car there. That's terrifying. That car's broken completely in half. They did cut the remainder of it. It was badly damaged. It wasn't that badly damaged, fortunately, when Memo came to rest, but there was a lot of damage. They have cut that car apart to get him out of it, and we hear that he is conscious. He has been communicating with the safety team, and he is now on his way to the CART Medical Center.
Obviously, the hit was completely at the wrong angle because the front wing is still on at the front nose there, but that split where they are split at the front of the cockpit there, that is not how that is supposed to break apart there, even though they've cut it apart since. But
yeah, they call the jaws of life there to cut that part. But here's some replays. There's a camera here at the bridge above. And you should see he loses control going into the corner. He overcorrects the car and heads on there. And, oh God, here we are on board. This is coming through the kink here. This is into Canada corner. Now he's onto the brakes. Watch him go up the hill here. This is kink to the right, and then we'll listen as he comes up into turn 13 now. Ouch. Ouch. And you can see there.